Okay, so simply I will be discussing why our freshwater mussels are important to us and our freshwater systems, along with some of the media that I have been developing to demonstrate this. So for those of you who may not be familiar, native freshwater mussels are benthic macroinvertebrates. As bivalves, they possess two shells, which they themselves grow, that cover and protect their soft bodies. They are found in a variety of different habitats, such as backwaters and rivers in different substrates. Some species are habitat specialists, while others are habitat generalists. And select species can even live upwards of 100 years. Mussels are found throughout the world, but with approximately 300 native species, North America boasts the greatest diversity of freshwater mussel species. Hotspots of mussel biodiversity are concentrated in Midwestern and Southeastern states, shown here in oranges and reds. Historically, Illinois was home to about 80 species. However, today only about 60 remain. So that brings me to the freshwater mussel extinction crisis we're currently facing. According to the Nature Conservancy, 69% of all freshwater mussel species are considered at risk, and this greatly outnumbers the proportion of many other plant and animal groups. Both the number of species and the size of population are in decline. This loss of freshwater mussels' abundance and diversity is of concern because freshwater mussels are considered ecosystem engineers. So what this means is that through their biological processes, mussels can reshape their environments, often in ways that benefits all other life in their environments. To demonstrate the impact of freshwater mussels filter feeding on water clarity, I, at the Lake Springfield field station, placed native freshwater mussels in aquaria with Lake Springfield water and collected videos as they fed. In just 5 hours, as you can see in this time-lapse video that's running, freshwater mussels transformed waters that were murky to completely clear. Mussel beds filter hundreds to thousands of gallons of water each day, and because of this, dense assemblages of mussels can have a marked impact on water clarity. The important functions mussels perform in freshwater ecosystems can benefit people. These benefits can also be described as ecosystem services. So in addition to improving water clarity, freshwater mussels filter feeding aids in nutrient cycling and storage. Since mussels are largely sessile, dense assemblages can stabilize substrates. They are also a food source for aquatic and terrestrial species such as great blue heron or muskrat. And traditionally, they were an important food source for indigenous people. And lastly, mussel shells have been used for tools, pottery making, grave decorations, jewelry, among other artistic and spiritual purposes. People have a long history of deriving benefits from freshwater mussels. However, possibly as a result of mussels becoming more scarce, combined with their cryptic and non-charismatic nature, many people are unaware of native freshwater mussels and these ecosystem services. My hope is that demonstrating how mussels can reshape their environments using tools like time-lapse videos and other outreach materials I am developing will help reconnect people to these amazing ecosystem engineers. The ultimate goal of this is that the increased public awareness of freshwater mussels ecosystem services could lead to more people advocating for their conservation, which may in turn increase native freshwater mussel populations and provide natural and free ways to clean rivers and streams. And with that, thank you for your time, and I'll now take any questions.
Thank you, Dakota. I think we have a minute or so for questions, so we can stay on time. Do you have any questions, Doug?
One question so far. Have you thought about outreach to students in schools, as they are often fascinated by mussels?
I would absolutely love to do more with outreach in schools. Currently with the COVID-19 situation, we've been having to develop more creative ways to do that. We're currently developing a video geared to the 5-year-old range group, but I'm interested in doing more with school groups.